Well, now to a weather check this evening. Monsoon rain beginning to set in strongly over Kerala, even as the blazing heatwave conditions prevail over northern India. At 52.3 degrees C in the Mangeshpur area, New Delhi recorded what's being reported as the highest temperature in recorded history. Some drizzle reported in some parts of the capital, but large parts of northern and western India still suffering from a massive heat wave, with several places recording record high temperatures. But in the south, after a deficit monsoon year last year, the signs and forecast are for a strong and above normal monsoon over most parts of India, and it seems like the onset has already begun in Kerala, where a yellow alert has been issued after rains pounded several parts of the state. Cyclone Remal also seems to have made the conditions favorable for the onset of the southwest monsoon. Though not unprecedented, it would be rare for the southwest monsoon to set in east of India before or at the same time as it arrives in Kerala. Heavy pre-monsoon showers have also affected crops and led to considerable losses in some states. Joining us this evening, GP Sharma, President of Meteorology and Climate Change at SkyMet. Mr. Sharma, my first question, and perhaps the obvious one, though this is the southern view, the concern is about the heat wave conditions in the northern parts of India. How long do we expect it to prolong?
Yes, you see, North India sees the monsoon arrival only towards end of June. Okay, hit Delhi, hits Punjab, Haryana. That's the time. And till that time, we continue to be in the pre-monsoon season, which is generally hot. In any case, till about 15th of June, northern parts of the country, plains of northern India, they will continue to have these frequent spells of heat wave. Okay, yes, this time it is. I will say it is a little unprecedented in the sense 2 weeks. It started around 13th of May, and there is no respite thereafter. Yes, today we had some showers in Delhi NCR, some pockets, and possibly some relief. But again, it will get back to same. We will have some relief even tomorrow, day after also, till second. But then these showers are going to be short-lived, very infrequent, very brief, fleeting showers, which will not provide long-term some relief as such. Okay. Now, month of May, yes, northern parts have been hot. But then look at the month of April, we had a very comfortable month. Not even a single day of heat wave, not a single day of 40-degree temperature. So this was the contrast.
Right.
Contrast between south and north. South was very uncomfortable in the month of April. Yes.
Right. We did face enormous temperatures here in the south in the month of April, as you're pointing out. But what you're saying is that for the next few days, you may have intermittent showers that would possibly only make Delhi or other cities more sultry than what it usually is, which possibly makes it much worse. But as far as the monsoons is concerned, advancing towards Kerala, we expect an above normal monsoon, and the El Nino conditions have been neutralized?
SkyMet had issued the preliminary forecast about the monsoon in the month of January itself. Mid-Jan, we said that this monsoon is supposed to be okay, good. It's going to be a normal monsoon. Because last year, obviously, it was a below normal, and there was a lot of damage as far as the agriculture sector was concerned. But this year, in our comprehensive forecast in the month of April, we have said that it's going to be a decent normal, 102%, though IMD said it's going to be above normal. That difference will always happen. Even 102, which SkyMet has given, it's not bad. It's a good monsoon, actually, going as per that. More important thing is, during the monsoon, firstly, it should be timely where it is required. Temporal and spatial distribution should be decent one. Core monsoon area, which is highly rainfall dependent, rains should reach there when required the most. All these things are more important than the complete figure which we go about, whether it is 106 or 5 or 4 or 2. Okay, I look at it that way. Even if it's 100% rainfall or a percent less, that will not matter much. Rainfall distribution matters the most, and Where it matters most is we call it as a monsoon core zone, which is the central parts of the country, which are rain dependent. Other resources are not very good. So, say Maharashtra, parts of Madhya Pradesh, parts of even some Gujarat also, where it is very hot otherwise. So these are the parts which are highly dependent on even the eastern parts of Odisha, Bihar, Jharkhand. We need timely rains over those
Right.
parts. Okay, so that's it.
So you're saying it's an important point that you're making. It's not just about whether the onset is on time, but it's also about how it progresses across several parts which are rain-fed. Obviously, though, it will bring a lot of relief to those who observe the weather closely, that we expect, at least at the moment, an above normal monsoon here across most parts of India, as per the predictions that have been made across the board. Thanks very much, Mr. Sharma, for joining us.